Welcome back to Overcoming Giants.
Oh, the camera over there.
The camera there.
I was looking
you
over
did.
there.
Yeah. I like that.
Wow.
That's a good blooper
Don't put
moment.
that.
I put that in.
Y'all see that?
The fish jumping, right?
It's like a school of fish.
How cute.
I'm gonna be a shark. You never know.
Come.
Welcome back to Overcoming Giants. Keith here again with another video. I promise you all I'll be making college videos, and I'm here in the new year 2019. This is the first video for 2019, so buckle up for this ride. Here with my two close friends, Shakina and Joe, aka
Yo.
Lukaya the First.
Squad.
So we're here to make a video about friendships and college, about colleagues, and the importance of building relationships in college. So we got two university students here. We got a dentistry student. So if your teeth all jacked up,
Whoa.
this your girl here, and then we got a
I
mathematician
add
slash
numbers.
musician slash engineer, all kind of stuff right over here. So let's get right into it. What kind of advice would you give, like someone who, in university or going to college? Like, how do you make friends in college?
Go in clubs. Clubs is.
Oh, go to clubs. Go to clubs.
As in like societal clubs, like sports clubs. You can go to academic clubs. And
You could go to the club. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. I've never been one of those people that like have problems making friends. So I'll just tell you what I experienced. So I lived in a dorm my first year. So obviously, living with people. I know some people end up not liking their roommates or whatever. But my roommate was someone I went to high school with, Steve.
Yeah.
And then my suite mates were mad cool too. So we all became friends. So that was one way I made friends. And then I sang in a choir. So choirs have a lot of people. You might not like everybody in the choir, but somebody could end up being your friend. So that was another way I made friends. And then, I just volunteered. Like she said, I volunteered to be in a lot of different activities. I became one of the orientation leaders, so I became friends with a lot of people that were coming in after me and above me, because all the orientation leaders above me became my friends too. So I just got involved at my school. And I kind of didn't try to force it. I just let it happen organically.
Never force it.
I agree with that 100%. Don't force friendships. A lot of times we force ourselves into friendships, and those friendships are the ones that probably not good if you have to force it.
Find things you're interested in.
Yeah.
Because the more common interests you have with people, the more likely you are. Like, I, for one, ain't going to join the basketball team. Because I play other sports. I would be more inclined to join the soccer team, or like I sing, so I joined the choir. I didn't, so.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
You part of any clubs in school?
I just joined the debate society. I like debating. I was a part of the Kennecott Youth Choir for a while now, and also there was this other choir I was a part of, and we have a lot of flat rap things going on in terms of like being on hall. So I help out a lot with that. It's just a lot of things. Like I said, you have to just get involved.
So how do you make a good impact on persons not in a way where you're saying, oh, this person could be rich, so let me get close to them, or whatever, but in a way where you setting yourself up for future business partners or whatever the situation is?
I always say, like, never burn a bridge that you haven't traveled on.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not a big fan of burning bridges, period, because I don't have a lot of problems with people. But you don't have to be somebody's best friend for them to be willing to do business with you or anything like that. Like, just being cordial with someone frequently, because like some people you pass every day in your department, some people you pass every day in your gen ed class, and they might be a future physician and you might be a future accountant.
Yeah.
Obviously they can need somebody to run the books for their private practice if they open one, or maybe even just their life. Some people have personal accountants.
Yeah.
And 10 years down the road, they'll be like, oh yeah, this old dude, I know he's a good guy. They might not know you personally, but they might just gotten the impression that you are a good person or heard about your reputation. Yeah. And I think that has, like, your reputation has a lot to do with networking as well. So yeah.
Definitely.
True. Sometimes you don't know what people would do in the future, so you need to be cordial with everyone you meet. Like, I know that someone I was doing the sciences with, I thought he was going to become a doctor. All of a sudden I saw him like a year later. He is doing something totally different. He's going to be an economist. And I was like, wow. And he says that he loves it. And I was just shocked because, yeah, I was thinking that he was going to become a physician. And now he's going to be an economist. Probably he could help me one day.
I didn't always do this, but now I find myself doing it like so freely. Like it's good to express yourself onto. When you see potential in someone, like let them know. If you have a good thought about somebody, why are you keeping it to yourself? Like that's just something I find like valuable to me, and that's been working for me. Like I seen a lot of potential in classmates. I've seen like some of my persons I did classes with in media, my communication classes. These guys make amazing videos. If I see it, I say it. Like I see a great video they post, bro, that was amazing, you know. And it kind of builds a relationship because you showing this person that you respect them, and then you start to get more of that feedback because you wouldn't really get a lot of feedback from persons if you don't give them feedback.
I mean, a lot of times these persons too, like sometimes they don't even know what they want to do in life. So by you telling them, giving them all this positivity, they'd probably capitalize on that. They'd say, oh my gosh, I didn't realize I was this great singer.
Exactly.
I could probably become a singer now. And don't forget, like the more you do something, the better you get at it. So probably they may be struggling at it and they'd become like great. Like I came home last summer, and this guy, he was playing the trumpet at church. And I was like, oh my gosh, you're doing so good, like keep at it or whatever. And when I came back, this guy, like he's blowing me away. I couldn't believe it.
A little bit of encouragement goes a long way.
Definitely.
Because I mean, a lot of people tend to think like, oh, somebody else probably tell them already, so you know, I don't have to.
Exactly.
Because I know, especially if they're actually pretty good at it already. Like some people, you assume like people just tell them like you could sing all day, but if everyone thinking that, nobody actually says it, and that person is just like, well, I guess I'm pretty mediocre.
Right.
Joe don't have that problem.
We ain't talking about me. I was saying, a lot of people might think that everybody tells that person that, if they're good at something, everybody might say, oh yeah, you're a good singer, or you're really good at mathematics, or you're really good at, public speaking. But if everyone's thinking that way, no one might end up saying that to that person. So I think like just saying it, might encourage someone to be the next, big thing.
True.
Agreed. Yeah, and one other thing as we wrap this video up, I was thinking is that we really need to value persons while they're here. High school, university, a lot of these persons you are around so much, you tend to take those relationships for granted because you always see those persons, but it's only a short period of time, a few years you're going to be seeing these persons. You may never see them again. Persons, especially in university, you see persons from all over the world, and after you finish, you guys go back to where you're from. And for me now, I haven't seen my friends since graduation. I don't know if I'll see a lot of them, friends from all over the world. I don't know if I'll see all of them again. But I'm happy that I, valued them and I treasured them while I saw them. I want to send my condolences to two guys, the families of two guys I studied with in university. One of them I know personally, Joseph Anderson. And I'll put the other guy's name on the screen, who died recently. So, I'm happy that, while I studied with Joseph, that we had a good relationship and that, I treated him with respect. Life is short and we really need to value persons, while they're there. And university, high school, and even after is a good time to really develop those relationships and to, value persons, value help them.
Definitely.
Yeah. Just want to thank you all for joining me here at Overcoming Giants. As I said, I'll make videos for college, faith, lifestyle. I'm starting off the new year right with a video, so I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you are blessed by it, and I hope that you continue to develop the relationships you have while you're in university. So thank you for joining. I hope this was a blessing to you. God bless, and see you all in the next one.